Thank you guys so much for coming. We really appreciate your support. Mostly, we really appreciate Kelly Palmetier's support. Kelly of Channeling White Light. She is an award-winning psychic medium, and she is truly amazing. This is a very unusual kind of fundraiser, and you're going to find it both fun and moving. So without further ado, Kelly Palmetier.
Hello, hi. Thank you so much for that warm welcome. I really appreciate it. Oh, it's great to see you guys. What a great energy here. Ooh, we're gonna have fun. All right, yes, I am Kelly Palmetier. I am a psychic medium. I'm based here in beautiful Asheville, North Carolina. My company name is Channeling White Light because I'm channeling white light towards a better world. So we're going to have fun tonight. So I don't know if you guys are, if anybody's feeling a little bit nervous, you can just relax now. We're going to have fun. All right. Before I forget, I do want to make sure that I invite everyone to please follow me on social media. I'm on all the social media major platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, etc. My username is Channeling White Light. And also you can learn all about my services, my sliding scale rates, read my reviews, watch video excerpts of my actual readings, see my full availability, and book appointments directly on my website, which is channelingwhitelight.com. All right, we've got that out of the way, so now we're going to have fun. Let's get on to the good stuff here. I definitely want to thank Arms Around ASD for having me here. It's an amazing organization, and for those of you who may not already be aware, 100% of the ticket price goes directly to Arms Around ASD. So excellent organization. Yeah. All right. How many of you have ever been to see a psychic or a medium before? Raise your hand. All right, quite a few. These must be my fans here. Yay! Thank you for coming. And for those of you who have not seen a medium before, I noticed there were a few hands that did not go up. I definitely want to say welcome to you. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what to expect, what a mediumship reading is like, and what it's not like. I'll tell you what it's not like. When I was growing up, I used to believe what Hollywood showed me. I used to think that a medium would see a full-bodied apparition appear before them in brilliant, beautiful Technicolor, and then they would have in-depth conversations using full sentences. No. That's not the way it works, or at least that's not the way it works for me. Now for me, whenever I'm doing mediumship work, it's a lot like meditating. I'm going to close my eyes, breathe deeply. I have to raise my vibration. Spirit has to lower their vibration. We'll meet somewhere in between. Then I'll pick up on little tidbits, little flashes of information, convey that to you, and hope that it makes sense. Now you can help keep the energy flowing, keep the vibration high, just by acknowledging. If I say something that makes sense to you, please say yes, raise your hand high. Now I do ask that you please don't tell me too much new additional information, and I definitely don't want you to give me anybody's exact names until or unless I ask for them. Now, on the other hand, if information comes through that doesn't make sense, we'll just leave it. What I find is a lot of times it will make sense later, but if not, no big deal. The very best psychics and mediums typically are about 80 to 90% accurate. All right, so it is important though that you participate. So raise your hand high if something makes sense. Don't be shy. You don't have to be like, yeah. All right, just go ahead and raise your hand high, say yes, and then participate, just jump in whenever it makes sense. And I'll tell you what else, laughter is encouraged. Come on, let's practice. Well done, yes. All right, so laughter is encouraged, laughter is important. It really keeps the vibration going, keeps the vibration high. Oh, and I'll just say, if anybody so feels the need to just yell out, wow, amazing, that's okay, that's fine, you must, right? That's all right, a little flattery never hurts anybody. Now on the other hand, if we happen to have Reddit user, new-warthog 3810 in the audience, or any other skeptics, that's okay, I've got you covered. You can yell out too. No way, unbelievable. All right, we've all got our lines? All right, very good, very good. Okay, because it is really important that you participate. You know, mediumship work is a bit like a game of charades. You know, I'm going to be up here on stage saying things like, sounds like, 2 syllables. And, you know, if we don't get any response, if all we get from the audience is crickets, it's a little sad show. So definitely jump in and participate here. I don't want any one of you to come up to me afterwards and say stuff like, you know, I think you were channeling my uncle. Dude, why didn't you say something earlier? Well, I was kind of embarrassed. You were embarrassed. I'm the one on stage channeling your Uncle Jack in his leopard print Speedo. Yeah, so don't be one of those people. Go ahead and claim your spirits as they come through, even the crazy ones, okay? All right, very good. Oh, and there's one other thing that I do want to make sure I acknowledge. There's this cool little thing called overlay. So, you know, we've got a great crowd here. This is a sold out crowd, isn't it? Yeah, well done. So we've got a great crowd. That means that we're going to have a lot of spirits that are wanting to come through to support you all. And obviously, we've got limited time here. And so they can only so many spirits can come through. So what they do is they overlay these messages. So I might be speaking to one person, but if you're hearing something for you that makes sense, you can go ahead and accept that as a direct message of love and support to you as well. It's a really cool way that Spirit does this thing with overlay messages. And it kind of makes sense too, because you can understand, you can visualize, you can imagine how his Grandma Elsie would love to be in cahoots with her great Aunt Minerva. Yeah. All right. Do we have any questions before we get started? Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah, I don't know if you could tell from my lovely voice. I recently had some cold symptoms, and so tonight you're getting my sexy voice. Hope you enjoy it. But I definitely want to make sure that everybody can hear me. You can all hear me okay? Any quick questions before we get started? No?
Questions for after.
You got questions for after?
Yeah.
Okay. And questions for after. I don't have a Q&A session intended afterwards, but I'll be hanging around. So if you want to, you can ask something now in front of the whole crowd, or you can just kind of come up and bring it on me later. Whatever works for you. Okay?
I'm not really sure how to ask anything.
Okay. Well, then just come up and ask me later.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Do you ever channel animals?
Yes, I love animals. Yeah, I'm a huge animal lover, and a lot of times I'll channel animals. No guarantee. I have no idea who's going to come through. I cannot guarantee who comes through. It's totally up to Spirit, but I definitely will allow myself to be open to animals. Good question. All right. Anything else before we get started? You all ready to do this?
Yes.
Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to roll? All right, very good. Please bear with me one moment while I open up the session. I'm opening the door and clearing the way to invite guides or spirits of high vibration or benevolent intent to bring forth positive messages that serve highest good. Thank you. Okay, all right. So we do have a lot of spirits here today. This is going to be fun. I want to start today with a feminine energy of female. I'm getting a feminine energy to start with. To me, this feels like it's an older generation. This I'm actually feeling like we've got two spirits together that are coming through together. It feels like an older generation plus a bit higher up than that. So I feel like I want to talk about, we've got a mother figure and a grandmother figure, and they're coming through together. So I think we probably have a couple people who recognize that already, but it can be a little bit vague what I've just said. So I'm just going to see what else I get to see if we can kind of narrow it down a bit. So hang on just a moment. Okay, so I'm getting 3 symbols simultaneously. 2 of them are it's kind of funny, they're almost like opposites, but they actually work together. I'll tell you how. So one symbol I'm getting is my symbol for prolonged. Somebody was sick for a while before they passed, or they had an underlying condition for a while before they passed. But then I was also getting my symbol for sudden, and so those seem like opposites. Technically they're opposites, but I've gotten this a lot before where somebody was sick for a while or they had an underlying condition for a while, but then their actual passing was more sudden than we expected. So those are 2 of the 3 symbols I was getting through just a moment ago. The other thing that I was getting is I'm feeling something in the head. The way I'm getting it is more across the front of the forehead, which for me typically is going to be a symbol of somebody who may have had an issue with brain function or brain chemistry. So brain function or brain chemistry, that could be Alzheimer's, dementia, cognitive decline, could be anxiety, depression, mental illness, addiction. Again, we have 2 females, mother and a grandmother, and at least one of them is going to have a brain function thing going on. At least one of them was sick for a while, and but their passing was more sudden than we expected. Who understands this? All right, we've got a few overlay. Ooh, good job, spirits. All right, so we've got several people who understand this. Raise your hand high again if that was one of you that understand it. Wow, quite a few, quite a few. I'm just going to keep going then. For this, at this point, I want you to all feel that love and support from both mom and grandmom coming through for you, because that's how the overlay messages work. Now I'm going to keep going and see if we might narrow it down to someone, a very specific person, but let me see what else I get. Hang on. I'm getting the color orange. This is going to be one of my symbols for the month of October. So it could be that somebody loves the color orange. It's their favorite color, something like that. There might be something significant about the color orange, or somebody, there might be something significant about the month of October. Could be somebody's birthday, could be when somebody passed. Something else significant about the month of October. If you're one of those people who raised your hand before, but October also makes sense for you, let me know. Do we have any?
October.
Orange, okay. Orange makes sense for you. October makes sense for you. But did you have the 2 females? Okay, so let's focus in. No worries, overlay for you though. Yeah. All right, so you have orange, and do the 2 females make sense for you? Okay, and so how does orange make sense for you?
It was a color of a scarf.
Color of a scarf. Okay, so when I say orange, you thought of that scarf and it makes you associate that with your loved ones. That works. No need to be shy about it. Yeah. All right, and then orange made sense for you?
You have orange and October.
Orange and October. Tell me about that.
In October, and the university that she taught at.
Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm getting chills here. Ooh, okay, I'm definitely with you guys. Still love to everybody else though, but I'm getting a lot of validation on that. And are you 2 are together?
We are.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And my sister who passed, who taught, she was a professor at the University of Miami, so orange was the color. But she did die of glioblastoma, which is the brain.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And my mother, she passed after a long illness.
Yeah.
And her birthday is October.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, they're definitely coming through for you. You were asking them to come through for you today, weren't you? Yeah. They're telling you that they heard you. Yeah, that they heard you. By the way, I want to acknowledge for anyone who did ask your loved ones to show up and they may or may not come through tonight, it does not mean that they're not well. It doesn't mean that they're not with you. We've just got a limited amount of time and so many spirits who want to come through. So definitely I want you all to feel that love and support regardless of whether or not you're in this particular family. All right. Oh, okay. All right. And yeah, you're the one who was asking about animals as well. They're saying that they've got your animal with them. They've got your animal with them. But let me see if I can get details about what that animal is. That would be cool, wouldn't it? All right, we'll just see what I get. Hang on. Okay. All right. This is not quite as clear as I like. I'm getting multiple animal feelings. So let me just start by acknowledging you have multiple animals in spirit. It's not just the one that you're really hoping to connect with. You're a big animal lover, and you've had lots of animals over the years. So I'm getting that group feeling first and foremost. That's not especially evidential because, you know, anybody could say group, but I want to acknowledge that first because they're telling me they're together as well. That's something you were wondering about. If your animals were together on the other side, they're telling you, yes, that they're together on the other side. In particular, I do want to talk about, there's a dog, and one of the ones you're hoping to connect with is a dog, but there are two dogs, and you were wondering if the two dogs were together. And they're saying, yes, they are. Yeah, they are. Oof, oof. Okay, got it. All right. All right. Now, I'm getting a pretty solid build here. So this I'm not getting like a little frou-frou dog. I'm getting like a bigger size. Is one of your dogs medium to large size? Okay. All right. All right. Because I definitely, but there. You know, so a lot of times with bigger dogs, people have that reaction of, oh no, it's a big dog. Like there's that, they don't really understand this dog's personality. And this dog that I'm getting, this personality that's coming through is a goofball.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she says, oh yeah. Yeah, just a total, and I want to say the words love bug.
Oh my God, yeah.
So when I say love bug, tell me how that resonates with you.
We lost 3 dogs this year.
Oh.
And the love bug was crazy bananas, not even 2-year-old Airedale. Had a cardiac infarction and instantly died.
Oh.
And so it's unsettling for us because he was a puppy.
Yeah.
But then I also lost my 18-year-old old lady. And
Yeah.
then a 15-year-old old lady.
Aw.
So it was all 3 of them together.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, no wonder they wanted to make sure that you knew that they were together. Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. The youngest one, the puppy, the youngest one, the one you were talking about, the very sudden, that dog wants to say thank you because they feel like they won the lottery when they got to come home with you. I feel like you spoiled them. Just a little bit. Yeah, you spoiled them. And I'm getting that respecting their position in the household, like the old ladies are the queens, right? But just there was that camaraderie. And so being spoiled and having that camaraderie, that puppy, there's no feeling of regret of having had a short life. There's only that feeling of joy of having had a good life.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we get. Are we having fun yet?
Yes.
Woo, nice. All right, well done. Yes, laughter is encouraged. Yeah. All right, let's see what else. We have a winner. Yes.
Do not disturb you guys.
Yeah. We're gonna blame Spirit for that. Yes. We're gonna give credit to Spirit for that one. Yeah. Laughter is encouraged. See, they're helping us out. All right. All right. Now, we've got lots more. So many spirits want to come through. Gosh, you guys are so well loved. That there is a father figure that wants to come through as well. So I'm definitely getting a father figure. I'm going to see what else he'll give me. Hang on. All right, I feel like this is somebody who had problems with his back. So I'm getting like this back pain, this tailbone, or like all the way up, this feeling with like he dealt with some back pain. Do we have any father figures who dealt with back pain? Okay, several. Okay, so yeah, back pain's not that unusual. But so again, love to all of you, but let me see what else I get. All right, now, I feel like I'm getting something like Bob. So does anybody have, yes, tell me about Bob.
That was my dad.
Your dad, your father's name is Bob?
Didn't have any back.
No back pain for him? Did he have any sort of an illness that was more systemic all throughout? I don't want to force it if it doesn't make sense. All right, so we'll just leave that there. We'll see what else we get. We might get more with Bob, we might get more with the back pains, but we're definitely getting spirits coming through with a lot of love for you guys. All right, hang on a second. Okay, this is kind of silly, but I'm hearing, oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? So I don't think we've got a spirit named Romeo. I think we've got a thespian. So who in spirit was a thespian? Now this does not have to be a father figure, but I'm getting somebody who spent some time on stage, somebody who liked to perform, but this is somebody in spirit who liked to put on a show.
My grandmother really did.
Your grandmother did?
Yeah, I have a whole box of all the playbills of all the plays that she
Oh, I love
I don't know
that.
what to do with them, but I throw them every now and then.
Oh, sweet, sweet. I love that. Nice. We might be with you. Yeah. Any other entertainers before we focus in? Yes, ma'am?
My dad was a musician.
Okay, Bob was a musician. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, so we got 2 for Bob, but those playbills are speaking to me pretty strongly though. So again, we might have some overlay going on. Let me see what else I get. Okay, I'm getting this feeling of like keyboards. So I know you said musician, but it wasn't the keyboards for him. So do we have someone in spirit who was a piano player? Yes, tell me about that. No?
Everybody, yeah, my grandmother and my mother.
Your grandmother and your mother both played piano.
Probably even before that, but I don't know.
And probably others before that, yeah. Okay, all right, so I might be with you. Any other piano? Yes, ma'am?
My mom.
Your mom, okay. So this would be Bob's partner? Okay, yeah. And your mom's in spirit as well? Oh, yes. Ooh. Yes, I'm getting, okay. I'm with you, and they want you to know that they're both coming through for you, and that they are together in spirit. Yeah. Your people are with you too, though. I'm getting that, getting pulled there. But I'm definitely feeling I'm stronger with you right now. Yeah. Hang on. Okay, getting something in the chest area, in the chest. This could be the heart, the lungs, or the breast. In this case, I feel like I'm getting a little bit stronger pull towards the lungs. Did somebody have trouble breathing?
Not too much, not like a big deal.
Just a little bit of trouble breathing.
Yeah, it's so hard to say.
Okay, well, I don't want to force it if it doesn't make sense to you. All right.
My dad did have asthma.
Your dad had asthma?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting my symbol for somebody who smoked or drank a lot of coffee or both. So who's the coffee drinker or the, yeah? How does this make sense to you?
That would be both my parents.
Both of your parents?
But
Okay.
when you said Bob, I finally realized my ex-father-in-law, Bob.
Oh.
Chest.
Ah, your ex-father-in-law is named Bob, and he had something going on with the chest.
Yes.
All right, excellent. Yeah, a lot of times things will make sense later, so you guys just hang on to these things and know that you're loved and supported. Yes, sir, you wanted to say something?
My grandfather had he was a big smoker and had some, I think it was emphysema. I don't know if he played any instruments though. I didn't know him that well.
Okay, all right. So it's very possible that your grandfather is here as well, since your grandfather was a big smoker and had emphysema. It's okay if he did or didn't play any instruments. That's all right. But we're getting a lot of love coming through. All right, let me see what else. All right, I want to talk about boots. Somebody wore boots. So I feel like this, to me, this feels more like a masculine boot. So I feel like if somebody's father or grandfather, and you've got an image of them, it might even be a photograph of them wearing boots. It could be work boots, it could be cowboy boots. How do the boots make sense? Who's thinking of boots? Okay. We've got a silence here. All right. So I'm just going to leave that. Maybe boots will make sense later, but if not, no big deal. All right, hang on just a moment. Okay, we're moving on. Now I am getting my symbol for something going on with the breast. So somebody may have dealt with breast cancer or a scare, or it could be something else that's notable about the breast. This could be something like an augmentation, could be a reduction, breastfeeding, something that's notable about the breast. Hang on a second. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's in spirit with something notable about the breast. Yes, tell me how this makes sense.
My sister died of breast cancer.
Yeah.
And found out on Facebook, so
Oh,
kind of crappy family dynamic where
crappy family dynamic when you found out on Facebook that your sister died of breast cancer. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, yes, yes. Oof. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah. She wants you to know she's fine, she's good, she's okay. She's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm getting some humor from her. And I feel like I also want to say, I don't want to say she's a troublemaker, but she liked to have fun, and if it made some trouble, it made some trouble. Does this resonate with you for her?
Yeah, she's a little more rebellious.
Yeah, a little more rebellious. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad that makes sense.
She was one of the older siblings.
The older siblings, yeah, yeah. But I get that little bit of rebellion in her, yeah. Rabble-rouser. I don't know why I want to say rabble-rouser, what an old-fashioned term, but you know what I'm saying. All right, I want to talk about a piercing. At first I thought it was the eyebrow, and then I was feeling the nose. Do you have a nose ring?
I have a nose ring.
You have a nose ring. I don't have my glasses on, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. But I was feeling the eyebrow before. But did she have any piercings?
No, I don't think so. She's a little bit older. I came along way later.
Okay. Well, I mean, old people can be kind of pierced as well if they want. I'm not an ageist here. All right, but you're saying no, she was a little more conservative, like sometimes older people are a little more conservative?
No, she's not conservative.
Yeah, because I didn't get
She was a trucker.
Oh. Yeah, a trucker. Yeah.
Paul.
What's that?
She was a trucker named Paul, and she was the
A trucker named
first
Paul?
lesbian in our family.
Oh, she was the first out lesbian. Oh, I love that. Okay, good. Yeah. So yeah, she's doing her own thing. That's what I'm getting. Are you sure she didn't wear boots?
Oh, yeah, she probably wore boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I also did, I think she did ranch for a while.
Oh, she ranched for a while?
Yeah.
This girl has boots. Yeah. All right. Yeah, she's saying, so first of all, she is saying that she's sorry that the way you found out, that wasn't cool. She says, but you know that. She said, there are lots of things in your family, unfortunately, that are not quite cool. But nevertheless, she's definitely sending her love directly to you. It's interesting because I feel like you guys weren't particularly close in the physical world because of that time distance of the age difference. But then I also feel I'm getting a bit of geographic distance as well. Did you live in different towns? Or is this because she was always on the road?
No. When she died, she was in Nevada, and I was here. We're from Hawaii originally, but we're all over.
Okay. All right. So that geographic distance makes sense as well. Yeah. So I'm hearing Lee. And so that's not for you though, right? You don't know anyone named Lee? That's okay. That's all right. So I might be moving on. It's interesting. My sister's name is Lee, and so it sometimes when I get something that's a reference to my life, it'll be because it's relevant to yours. So I feel like I'm getting a connection between my sister and your sister in that it feels like this is, she lived her life on her terms. She's saying she died her death on her terms as well. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She's sending her love. Yeah. All right, how's it going out there? Everyone doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's see, what else have we got here? Okay, I want to talk about a bird. The thing is, I feel like this is a pet bird. So there are lots of times when spirit we'll get a sign that our spirits are coming through for us, and we'll see a bird, we think of our loved ones. That's not that uncommon. In this case, I feel like I'm getting a pet bird. Did anybody used to have a bird and that bird is now in spirit? Yes, sir? Tell me about your pet bird.
I was like 15, and he lived like 5 years, and then he passed away.
Okay, you were 15, you had a bird for like 5 years, and then he passed away. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me see what else I get. See if I get any details about this. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm getting, you are your own unique person. And I get that this bird was its own unique self as well. For some reason I'm getting, it had its own personality. Like you knew that bird's personality. That bird had some personality. A lot of people think animals are just like, animals. But this bird had its own likes, its dislikes, which it made known to you. Yeah. Yeah. He was something. Yeah. He says that despite the crazy differences, you and he had a bond, that there was an affection there. If birds could talk, which in this case it can because it's telling me what it wants to say, he's saying, you're a cool dude, man. I know that's a funny thing for a bird to come through and say. It's funny for a bird to come through at all. But I feel like this bird wants to come through and say, you know what, dude? Did their bird call you dude? I don't know. I need to say dude though. Dude, you're cool, dude. He's like, man, it wasn't my scene. It was time for me to go.
Wow.
This make sense to you? Yeah? Tell me more. How does this make sense?
Well, whenever I had him, I had to move because of family stuff, and he lived with my great aunt for the last couple years of his life. And she was older. She was in her 70s, and she had never had a pet before in her life. And they actually got pretty close. Like it was, he loved her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that was a good transition for him to go from living with a shithead kid to going to like a sweet older lady. So
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. But I feel like he wants to say thank you for the time that he spent with you, because that was so cool. I don't know why I want to talk like this bird is some sort of a surfer dude. I mean, does that make sense for you with this bird's personality?
Yeah. He was a blue parakeet.
He was a blue parakeet.
I made him ride my tech deck skateboards.
Oh my God, your parakeet rode a skateboard. All right, you're so cool, dude. I rest my case. Thank you. Yeah, right on, man. All right. Do I get animals? Yes, I apparently do get animals. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Hang on. Okay. All right. I am getting a masculine energy. This is a younger energy. This feels like it's going to be somebody's baby. Okay. Somebody lost a baby. I feel like this is a masculine energy. Do we have anyone in the audience who lost a baby? I hope not. So, do we have anyone? And you know what? I'm just going to say, if you don't want to answer this, that's okay, and we'll just move on. But I feel like I want to talk about in the womb. So this could be a miscarriage or it could be a termination. But it's one that it's a miscarriage or a termination that has bothered you for a long time. Does anybody want to claim this? Yes, ma'am? Yes? We've got a couple here. Okay. And so, so we've got at least...
Not that, but like my mom had a miscarriage like 2 or 3 years before I was born.
Okay. All right. So your mom had a miscarriage. So we've got, and several other people, thank you, have stepped up to acknowledge that applies to them as well. Any of the ones who lost someone in the womb, do any of you know if it was a male? You do? Okay.
I just felt like it was.
Yours felt like it was. So I feel like we've got some overlay messages going on. So anybody that this makes sense for, go ahead and take this as a sign of love and support. In particular, I feel like I'm with you because you've got all of those things that I just mentioned. The male, you knew it was a male. He wants you to know he's good. He's fine. He's okay. He says it was a crazy time for you. There were some crazy circumstances going on. And you know, life is a journey, and life in the spirit world is a journey. And here in the physical world, we're all like hardwired, you know, our instinct, live, we want to live, we want everyone to live, right? And yet, spirit knows that not living in the physical world doesn't mean dying. It means living in the spirit world. And this baby is so frickin' wise. He wants you to know that he has carried on in a way that is beautiful and filled with love and joy. And you can let go of this guilt that you carry about the situation. This is not something that you could have carried to traditional birth and had a successful life with this child. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so he just wants to send his love and say, you can release that burden now. Okay? All right. All right. Very good. All right. Never a dull moment here. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Okay. I am hearing, this is kind of funny. See how many of you recognize this tune. All right, this is the witch on her bicycle in The Wizard of Oz. All right, so I don't know why random stuff pops into my head, and the life of a medium, I just have to tell you, guess what random stuff popped into my head just now? All right, so we've got somebody where The Wizard of Oz is especially meaningful, or somebody rode a bicycle with great passion and purpose. Any of this resonating for you? Yes? Tell me how this makes sense.
My uncle was a big cyclist. He started the whole community bike touring.
Okay, your uncle was a big cyclist, and what was the rest?
He started community bicycling in the city where he lived.
He started community bicycling in the city where he lives. Okay, excellent, yeah. So we've got someone who's very passionate about bicycling, yeah. And what did you say the relationship was?
He's my uncle.
Your uncle, okay. All right, no leopard print Speedos though, I'm happy to report. Yeah, all right, let's see if I get any more details from your uncle, hang on. Oh, was somebody else raising a hand?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have a friend who, The Wizard of Oz was a dance production that she...
Oh, you have a friend who was involved in a Wizard of Oz dance production?
Well, she was a choreographer.
Choreographer, yeah, so she's connected to this?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
That production.
Nice, nice. Okay, so we might have some overlay going on. That's beautiful. All right, let me see what else I get. Okay, this is kind of random. I want to talk about rocks. Rocks. Did somebody like to collect rocks? I'm not sure if I'm with the same people here, the Wizard of Oz for the biking. So, sorry, I always love it when it's a nice linear path. And it's like, yes, my uncle loved to collect rocks, or, you know, but it is what it is. So does rock collecting, yes, tell me how rock collecting.
Not necessarily rock collecting, but he was my father-in-law. He was moving rocks on his property at the time of his death.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right, so your father-in-law was moving rocks on his property at the time of his death, so that might be, and it's the heart for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to acknowledge, because I like to be transparent, that any cold reader could make an assumption, like if he was doing some physical exertion when he died, that it could be that, but I'm literally feeling something pounding in my heart. For what it's worth. So I'm going to say I do feel like your father-in-law wants to say hello. I feel like I just want to acknowledge he's a good guy. Sometimes. But I feel like I'm getting a nice connection with the family there.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Okay, this is different. I'm getting part of a name. It's kind of like the middle part. It's like got the O-R, like an or sound in it, because I was like, did I want to say Gloria or did I want to say Jorge? I'm not sure, but I'm getting that or sound in the middle of a name. So if there's any like literal Gloria or literal Jorge that makes sense, please speak up. Yes?
The person she's referring to's last name is Cameron.
Okay, so we have a last name of Cameron. So Cameron has the sound, but I'm getting more of an or sound, but thank you for volunteering that. Yes?
My mom's middle name was Noreen.
Okay, your mom's middle name was Noreen. So we've got that or in it. Oh, I'm getting some chills around that. Yes, tell me.
George.
George, okay, yeah. Yes? Yes? Nora, okay. All right, yes?
Her sister's son is Jordan.
Sister's son is Jordan. So your nephew is in spirit and his...
No, he's not in spirit.
Okay, okay, good.
His mother.
His mother is in spirit, oh, gotcha.
My sister.
Oh, yes, okay. All right. Sometimes you have to repeat stuff with me. It flows in, it flows out. All right, so we could have any of those here. There was one I was getting a chill for, though. That's for you, with your mother's middle name, Noreen? Okay.
And her dad's name is George.
Oh, the dad's name was George. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting, yeah. So I'm getting a chill for you. So I feel like I'm with you. It's nothing, it hasn't been like especially evidential. I mean, the or is kind of cool, but let me see what else I get, because I definitely feel like they're with you. Yeah. I want to talk about moving homes. I feel like this is connected with you or with them. So have you moved homes after they passed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to, yeah.
You're planning to move?
Yeah.
And so this is something that's coming up for you in the near future?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. So moving is coming up for you, and that's what they want to talk about, is moving. I feel like they want to acknowledge that they see what's going on with you. They know what's going on, that they're with you, that they're still with you. This is important for them. They just want you to know that they are with you. You are not alone. They have not left you. Yay! Yeah. I mean, that's full disclosure. It's not that uncommon of a message to have someone say that, but I'm getting this pretty succinctly, pretty strongly for you. And so I feel like you were having some of those thoughts recently about feeling alone or really feeling abandoned from them. Okay.
Yeah, feeling lonely.
Feeling lonely. Yeah. Oh.
Hard moving on, and
yes.
And I haven't gone through my mom's stuff yet.
Okay. All right. And you will be going through your mom's stuff with the move. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So yeah, they just want you to know you're not alone. They're with you. Yeah. That's beautiful. Do you have any questions? Things you'd like to ask or say to them?
I guess, is she with my dad, or
hang on. I'm getting a yes on that, but it feels like it's not like they're joined at the hip. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else you'd like to ask or say?
Is she okay, I guess?
Yeah, let me just have her talk about that. Absolutely. She's absolutely okay. She says she wants to thank you for everything that you did for her. I feel like I'm getting this symbol of prolonged. She was sick for a while before she passed. Is that correct?
Exactly.
She was sick for a while before she passed. Is that correct?
No, she was kind of, it happened over 12 days.
Okay, happened over a course of 12 days.
Yeah.
But there was an underlying condition for a while, is that correct?
Yeah, but we didn't know about it.
You didn't know about it? Yeah. I get this feeling of, she's telling me that you were there for her. I mean, like, there for her. So it feels like, you know, if she needed like rides to a doctor, or if you were sitting with her, I'm like, she felt your support through all of that. Do you understand this? Okay. She wants to say thank you. Thank you for that. She says she's absolutely doing well. She's with other loved ones in spirit. I'm hearing something like Janie. Janie. Is there someone in spirit that would be with her?
She had 6 sisters.
Oh, 6 sisters.
And 5 of them went before she did.
Okay, so 5 of her sisters were already in spirit.
Yeah.
All right. But the name Janie doesn't resonate in particular.
There's a Jan.
There's a Jan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Her mom's name is Judy.
Okay, yeah. And the mom's name is Judy. Yes. Ooh, yes. Yeah. She's sending her love. Yeah. I want to talk about hummingbirds. Hummingbirds. So, did she love hummingbirds?
She loved all birds.
She loved all birds.
Yeah.
Okay, so hummingbirds don't resonate with you in particular?
No.
That's okay. I might be moving on from you.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. She's sending her love, but I'm definitely moving on. Hummingbirds are like hummingbirds. So somebody, yes, tell me about the hummingbirds.
I'm kind of obsessed.
You're kind of obsessed?
Yeah, I had some last year, and I think they came back this year, so I started last year kind of watching them, and actually kind of watching birds and listening and collecting bird
Okay.
calls.
All right, so you're just slightly hummingbird obsessed. Yeah.
I like them a lot.
You like them. Okay, she's not claiming the obsession, and that's okay. My words, not hers. She just kind of likes them. A lot.
I've been focused on them.
You've been focused on them. All right. So it very well could be that your loved ones are acknowledging that they see what's going on with you. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is with you. Now, yes, tell me.
I have to say that my brother passed away when he was 54, and the night that he passed, my sister and I went to his house to get some things, or I don't even remember why we were there. We were upset, of course, and it was night, dark outside. Well, he was a gardener. He loved to garden, and he had all of these orange canna lilies surrounding his front porch. And when we came out to leave at like 10:30 at night, there were, I couldn't even count how many hummingbirds were just all over these canna lilies in the dark.
Oh my goodness.
We both stood there just amazed.
Wow.
Felt like, wow, what a gift from him. And so
What a gift from him.
I was reluctant to
Yeah.
say anything, but I just had to. So just
You were reluctant to say, because I was like, no, this is hummingbirds.
like it was.
Yeah, and so you had on the night, for those of you who might not have heard all that, I'm just going to quickly recap. On the night that your brother passed, they went over to his home and they were upset, and he was a master gardener, and as they were leaving his home, all of these orange calla lilies outside the front of his home, they were covered in these hummingbirds at 10:30 at night. Yeah, and they knew it was a sign from him. That's beautiful. Ooh, yes. Ooh, okay. He wants you to know that you were right on the mark with that. That was him. Yeah. He wants you to know he's doing well. He's good. Yeah, and he sends his love to the whole family. Yeah. Do you have any questions, things you'd like to ask or say to him?
A list, but what's the, I don't really, everything was so, I hated that he had to die so young, but you told me the answer to the question, he's good.
Okay, so all you need to know was that he was okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I'm so glad he was able to bring that message through to you tonight. That's beautiful. Yeah. All right. How's everybody doing? Hanging in there? Yeah, I'm going to have a little sip of beverage here. Hang on a sec. Stretch. Oh. Hello. Yeah. It's such a lovely audience. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting Arms Around ASD. And just thank you for your open-mindedness and listening to what's going on here. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're getting a lot of value out of the session today. So I'm just going to acknowledge I cannot control what happens here. It's kind of funny because personally, I'm a total perfectionist. I'm like, I want to do everything just right. And yet I've chosen a career that I have no control over. I think this is one of my life lessons in this incarnation, that I just have to do my best and then let it go. Anybody else here need to hear that? Do your best and then let it go? Yeah? Yeah, a couple people. Yeah. So good, I'm glad. I had a feeling that somebody needed to hear that. All right. Now, but anyway, back to the point where I cannot control who comes through, but I do feel like I just want to offer up that what I can do is I can sort of issue the invitation to a particular spirit, and we'll just see. Maybe they'll come through, maybe they won't. If they don't come through, it does not mean that they're not well. It doesn't mean that they're not around you. It just means for whatever reason, I'm not able to connect at that moment. So having given you all that as my disclaimer, if there's somebody here who really needs to hear from somebody in particular, where there's some real healing that needs to come through, like this could be something that's traumatic, or it could be something where it's complicated grief. If there's somebody that you really need to hear from, raise your hand. All right, so we've got several here. I wish we could hear from everybody, and I'm just going to acknowledge that if we don't, just know that they're around, that they love you, and that they're okay. But raise your hand again, and I'm going to go through. You, sir, in the back, tell me don't tell me any details, but what's the relationship to you? My mother. Your mother. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a troubled relationship here. So you and she had a troubled relationship. I'm getting my symbol for a passing that's more sudden. Is that correct for her? She passed suddenly? There's something about her passing that feels like I don't know if the word tragedy is right, but it is. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. She is saying she's sorry. She said she's sorry. She says she wishes that she's saying she wishes she had her act together better. So that you understand that. Yeah. She says when you were little, you and she were like this. She says, she asks your forgiveness. She says it would mean the world to her if you could take the time frame from that little time when you were little, when you were so close, and after that, when things went south. She says it would mean the world to her if you could let that go and remember the times when you were so close, because that represents what's in her heart for you. She says, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. She says, you deserve better. She wants you to know she's proud of you because you are fighting the good fight and doing all the right things for you to have a better life. She sends her love. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, sometimes it works. Is there anything, do you feel, is this helpful to you, or is there some question or something you need to ask her?
I just want to know if what happened to her was an accident.
Okay, yeah. You want to know if it was an accident or if it was intentional. All right, hang on a second. She says she understands why you would wonder, but she says it was an accident. She says she's very self-deprecating right now. She's saying, even though I was a heel, or whatever she wants to say, I would have at least left a note if it had been intentional. But still, she's taking responsibility. Yeah. All right. She sends her love. Oh, she says, she talks about coming to you in a dream. Yeah. So you understand that. She's confirming that for you, that was her. Oof. Good. Beautiful. All right. Now we have several other people who really felt they needed to hear from somebody. Again, I can't guarantee that'll happen, but if you still feel like you really need to hear from somebody, go ahead and raise your hand. Okay. Quite a few. So I can't get from everybody. I'm not going to be able to get to everybody, and I'm sorry about that. Please know that your loved ones are with you. You, sir.
Me?
Yeah. What's the relationship to you of the person that you're really hoping, that you really need to hear from?
Well, there's two. One is more of a confirmation, I suppose, and the other one, I guess, an apology.
Okay, so you're seeking a confirmation from one and an apology from the other?
To the other.
Oh, you want to apologize to the other?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So tell me the relationship to you of that person. Mother, brother, friend?
Which one?
Pick one.
I'll go with the confirmation one. Used to be fiance.
Okay, so your former fiance is in spirit, and you want a confirmation from them about something. Is that correct?
Whether or not they are in spirit.
Oh, whether or not they are in spirit. Okay, so you don't know if your former fiance is in spirit or not.
Well, back in like 2012, they had brain surgery, and afterwards, they were just a completely different person. So I don't know if it's just the body possessed by someone else, or if it's just I have to put up and shut up.
Okay. All right. So you had a fiance who had brain surgery and came out the other side as a completely different person. And you're wondering if her soul is still in there, or if this is some other entity. Is that correct? Did I understand your question correctly?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much? Okay.
She's on, or if she's there.
Okay. If the spirit of your fiance that you loved so much is, that spirit is in spirit form, or if it's still incarnated in her body. All right. So I'm just going to acknowledge I can't guarantee what information will come through, and I'm not always right, but I'll just tune in and see if I can get anything that may or may not be helpful to you, okay? So just bear with me one moment. All right, please tell me her first name. Are you okay with that?
Samantha.
Samantha. Okay, hang on a second. Okay. So again, I'm not always right, but in this case, I feel like I'm getting pulled towards physical body. It feels to me like Samantha is still in her physical body. The personality that you loved so much, that soul, is still in there. it's unfortunate that you're not feeling the connection to her, but I feel she's still there. So it seems like that's not the answer that you were looking for the confirmation on. So sorry if that's not the answer that you thought, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. All right, and then there's one other person you want to give an apology to, someone in spirit?
Grandma.
Your grandmother, okay.
She died in March.
Your grandmother just died in March? Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. So I just want, in general, I want you all to know that your spirits can hear you. That they do, that they can hear you when you speak to them. When you're speaking to them aloud, they can hear you. Also, when you're thinking to them, but you're thinking directly to them, they can hear that as well. So I'm just going to tune in and see if I get anything around your grandmother. And while I'm doing that, you could think directly to her. Think the message that you want to say directly to her. Okay? All right, hang on a second. Okay. Did you say what you needed to say to her in your head? Okay. I feel like I'm getting her saying that she heard you, that she connected with you in your mind just then. I feel like she is saying, thank you for saying that. She says, she, especially now that she's in spirit, she knows what's in your heart. And even though things weren't very smooth between you in the physical world, she's sending you all her love. She says she wants you to know that she's doing well. She asks that you tell the family that she's doing well. Is this your mom's mom? Yeah? And your mom is still living, is that correct? She's asking you to tell your mom that she came through today and that she's doing well, that she's fine. She's talking about the flowers. The flowers. Did she used to garden? Did she used to love flowers, or did she like to garden? Or is this your mom? Did your mom love flowers and love to garden?
Sort of.
Sort of? I mean, I don't want to force it if it doesn't make sense to you. But there's something about the flowers to the mom. I feel like this is something about don't worry about the flowers. I don't quite understand this, so I don't know if sometimes it feels like almost like your mom might have tried to have some flowers in your grandmother's honor. So your mom might try to thinking about like putting flowers on a grave or like growing something in her honor. There's something about that, but I feel like the grandmother is saying don't worry about that. I'm getting a 2-syllable name. I'm not sure if I'm still with you. I'm getting a 2-syllable name now. I feel like it ends with the letter Y or that E sound. Dolly. Do we have anyone with a name Dolly or something similar to that?
My mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law, her name is Dolly? Okay, all right, so I might be moving on. I hope that was helpful to you, sir. Yeah, I hope that was, anyway, kind of, it's all right. No worries, wish you all the best. All right, Dolly is your mother-in-law. Okay, so, and she is in spirit. And is she the one that had something with the brain going on?
Eventually.
Eventually, okay. All right. All right, hang on a second. I feel like I'm like a little stiff or I'm walking funny.
Yeah.
hunched over.
She walked hunched over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her mom.
And so did her mom. Okay, beautiful. So you know that this is Dolly then. She came through with the exact name, the brain, and the hunched over. Beautiful. She definitely wants you to know that she's here for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yay.
That's amazing.
Good, good. I'm so glad. Beautiful. Yeah. Anything you want to ask or say to her?
No, just grateful. For
Just
her.
grateful for her to come through. Good. Yeah.
Can't wait to tell my husband.
Oh, good, good. She says, give him a smooch from me.
It was our anniversary on Friday. So that's
Oh,
kind of cool. She came through.
oh, that's beautiful.
And when we got married, she said, we toasted with sparkling apple juice, and she said, here's to Robin, she's taken on a lot of responsibility. And I thought, what is she talking about? Well, I found out.
Oh, that's
6
great.
kids, my husband has.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, she's sending her love. All right.
That's awesome.
Good, good. All right.
Crazy, right?
You had somebody you really needed to hear from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a mother? Go ahead and tell me the relationship.
Sister.
Your sister. Okay. Is she older than you?
3 years.
3 years older than you. Okay, so your older sister. Okay, so I can't guarantee, but I'll just see if I can get anything here with your sister. Hang on a second. Okay, not sure if this is for her or not. I'm feeling something in my leg or my hip. Leg or the hip. Did she have an issue with the leg or the hip?
One among other issues.
Okay, so she did have that ailment among other ailments.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so I might be with her. I'll see if I can get something else. Hang on. All right, this is funny. I feel like I want to get I'm getting like the letter P. The letter P. The thing is, normally when I get a letter, it's for somebody's name, Patricia, Petunia. But in this case, her name isn't the letter P. Oddly enough, I feel like I want to say potato chips. Sorry about that. So random. Potato chips. She's not like a huge potato chip eater. You don't have memories of eating potato chips together. All right. Yeah. Sorry. I might not be with you. Tell me about potato chips. Is there a potato chip junkie in the house? Go ahead. Fess up. Yeah. You're a potato chip lover, sir?
We have to get like 4 bags
Oh, when you get potato chips, you have to get 4 bags.
just to go through the month. And
Just
it'll
to-
last maybe about a week.
Okay, all right. So potato chips are a big deal for you. So that might be the grandmother's way of bringing in through something that's evidential, since the flowers didn't work, that she sees what's going on with you. But anyhow, I'm glad the potato chips made sense. Something back here?
I'm obsessed with potato chips.
You're obsessed with potato chips.
I don't know if it's related to something you said right before that about the hip.
Okay, so you're obsessed with potato chips, and the hip somehow made sense for you?
The walking, the hip and leg.
Okay, the hip and leg and the potato chips. And what's the relationship to you of the person that makes it? Your grandmother. So your grandmother had an issue with her hip or the legs. And does she share in your potato chip passion?
No.
That's just you. That's just a you thing. She what?
She would have supported it for sure.
She would have supported your potato chip addiction. Okay, so it very well could be that your grandmother wants you to know that she's coming through for you, that she loves you, and that she sees what's going on with you. You wanted to say something here?
I have a question. Could it be a spirit trying to tell somebody who has a knee problem that their knee sounds like potato chips? And they need attention?
I'm going to say maybe to that. I'm not really strongly feeling it.
By the way, I'm just
Yeah, I'm not getting a confirmation on that. But hey, if it works for you, far be it for me to say no. You have a question?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
For my grandma.
Sure. What do you want
It's
to?
something that came up recently, and I was wondering if she knew.
Okay.
She'll know.
Okay, so there's been a development in the family or in your life or the family, and you want to know if she knows about it. Okay, hang on a second. Go ahead and tell me her first name, please.
Dorothy?
Dorothy. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm with you. Yes, so I'm definitely with you. Okay, hang on. She's kind of laughing. How could I miss it? She says. How could I miss it? It's a kind of a big, not missable thing going on.
Yeah.
Okay, you're wanting something more evidential, of course. Let me see if she'll give me something that's evidential. Hang on. All right. I'm not sure if I'm getting this right or not, but I feel like I want to talk about two others. Is this something that's happening that involves two others? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So that's just her little detail to you so that you'll know when she says, how could she miss it, that she's absolutely watching and seeing what's going on? Yeah. Anything you want to share, or is this just between you and her? Just between us. Okay. Well, I hope that was helpful to you. Good. All right. Yes, ma'am?
Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
Could it have been me that had the problem with the hip and the leg?
Maybe. Now that you're saying that, I see you have a cane on the floor, and is this a knee brace or something? Yeah. Multitudes.
Legs.
So, it definitely could be that they see what's going on with you. That definitely happens. Now, because you have a cane on the floor that's very visible, it's not particularly evidential, because I could have seen that, and then that would be a cold reading. Just so you know, for people who are wondering about like the difference between a true evidential medium and then someone who does cold reading or hot reading. Cold reading is when somebody sees something in the audience. Oh, there's a cane on the floor. I'm going to talk about a hip or walking issue, and then uses that in a reading. So that I'm going to say that it could be that she's bringing that through as a way of saying that I'm with you, but it's not particularly evidential because it does align with cold reading. And for those of you who are wondering, hot reading is when somebody researches people ahead of time. In this case, all of you bought your tickets directly from Arms Around ASD, and I had no idea who was going to be here today. So unless Arms Around ASD is in cahoots, there's no hot reading going on today either.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it would have been a much more spectacular show had that been the case, but it is what it is. All right, so let's see what else we get. Hang on. All right, I'm getting Carla. Carla. Yes, tell me about Carla.
That's the woman my stepdad married shortly after my mom passed.
Oh. Okay. So
his name is Carl.
Your father's name is Carl?
Stepdad's name is Carl.
Your stepdad's name is Carl.
Yes. And he married Carla.
Yeah, that's good. All right, because I was getting it like over and over, but I was probably getting Carla. But yeah, okay. So I think your mom is in spirit, and she just wants to say, she says she's fine with it.
Oh yeah.
She's fine with it.
We all are.
Yeah. You're all fine with it, but it's good for a giggle.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's just enjoying the family joke with you.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Good one. Carla. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else. All right, let's do another heavy one. Raise your hand if you were one of those people where you really need to hear from somebody. Are we getting more and more hands going up here? All right, you, sir. What's the relationship to you of the person you really need to hear from?
So it's two people. It's my grandpa and my grandma on my dad's side.
Okay, your paternal grandmother and grandfather. All right. So I can't guarantee who will come through. That's up to Spirit. But I'll issue the invitation and see what happens. If they don't come through, it doesn't mean that they're not okay or they're not with you. Hang on just a moment. All right, I'm getting the letter J, yeah? So one of them has a J name. Don't tell me the name, but it just is a yes or no. One of them has a J name. Is that the grandfather with the J name? Is it James? Go ahead and tell me his name.
John.
John, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. And then I was definitely getting this feeling of being outside. So I want to talk about if they really loved trips to the mountains, or if maybe there's a farming connection, but there's something, a connection to the outside. Does that make sense for them?
I mean, I didn't know them too well. They died when I was just a baby.
Okay. All right. So you didn't know if that made sense for them or not. Are you comfortable sharing why you felt you really needed to hear from them? If you're not comfortable, that's okay. You don't have to share it.
Well, so I do meditations, and I know that he is my spirit guide.
Oh, nice.
I mainly want to know, like, are they happy with are they happy with the decisions I've made in my life?
Okay.
Or
okay. So John, your grandpa John, is one of your spirit guides,
yes.
And you want to know if he approves, if he's proud of you for the choices that you've made, that you feel he's guided you through.
Yeah, as well as my grandmother.
As well as your grandmother, yeah. All right, I'll just see if I get anything. Hang on. Okay, I'm definitely getting that connection to the outside. Is this for you then? Do you are really drawn to the outside, to nature? Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of confirmation around that. So he wants you to know he is proud of you for the decisions that you're making, and he's encouraging you to make sure that you continue that outdoor connection. You really connect strongly with nature and the outdoors, but you don't always make an effort to get out, or you could get out more, something like that. Does that make sense to you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And so that resonates? Okay. All right. So they're sending their love. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Let me see. Yes, you want to say something?
Oh, I was just wondering if you would be able to connect with my grandma.
Okay. So you're another one where you really want to connect. And I know everybody's got somebody. So does she have the M? She's not the M name.
Not.
Okay. So I'm gonna just see what I get free form for a minute, and then we're gonna try and focus, because free form I can be like, all right, whoever's loudest, let's get this show on the road. When we're really focused on what somebody wants, then we may or may not be successful. So I'm just gonna try free form again, but then I'm gonna go back and ask people again who they really need to hear from, and we'll see what happens. All right, hang on a sec. All right, here's a crazy one. I want to talk about yodeling. Okay, all right, seriously, it's 2025, and you know, we're in America, in a city, but no, we're going to talk about yodeling. So, who has a connection to yodeling? Don't leave me hanging here. Oh, yes, ma'am? Tell me about yodeling.
My father.
Your father yodeled. That is awesome.
He yodeled, he played the saw, and he was a psychiatrist.
Oh, I love that. All right, so your father was a yodeler, among other things. I'm so glad yodeling makes sense. Thank you, thank you. I don't suppose you want to demonstrate?
No, I was not.
You would not? Okay.
So if he has a message for me or anyone in my
Yeah. All right. We'll see if he can give you a message. Hang on a second. All right. And he's. I know. You know, if you'd caught me when I actually had a voice, I might participate in this yodeling invitation. But no, today that would be an ugly sight. All right. But let me see what he wants to say. Hang on a second. All right, he does have a message. He talks about a zest for life. A zest for life, finding magic in the little things in life. He says that he loves that you guys, your family, right? Loves that you guys are connecting to each other so strongly. And even when times are tough, you've got that bond. And you find the magic in the little things in life. That's what he's talking about. Finding the magic in the little things in life, whether it's yodeling or playing his whatever instrument that was you mentioned, and helping others. He wants you to know that he's proud of you, that he sees what's going on with that. Oh, I want to talk about little kids. Have you ever taught, do you know someone who's taught little kids or run a preschool or had a lot of kids?
I worked with kids.
You worked with kids, okay.
And I did work with little kids and babies.
Okay, you worked with little kids, yes, perfect, good, good.
I did in the past.
You did in the past, yeah, that's okay if it wasn't this morning, that's all right. Yeah, all right, so yeah, he's just acknowledging the way you have made a difference in the lives of so many others. He wants you to know he's very proud. Yeah, yeah, you're like, hee-hoo.
The voice of the lonely goat.
Thank you, thank you. Yes. All right. Are we having fun yet? Yeah? All right. Well, we've got about 20 minutes left, so let's see if we can whip out some other good ones. So you really want to hear from your grandmother? Okay. But she's not an M name. Okay. No, I'm getting, sorry, I feel like she's with you, but I'm getting an older female, and there's the name starts with the letter M, and I feel like this is an M-A-R, so this could be a Martha or a Mary or Margaret. Or a Margaret, okay, so Marcia, okay, so we've got older female with an M-A-R, raise your hand high if that's you. All right, so we've definitely got some overlay messages going on here. Hang on. All right, were any of those an actual Martha? Not an actual Martha. I'm getting the heart now. Something in the heart. Any of the M females have an issue with the heart? Yes.
My mother's mother, Margaret, had a heart condition. She was the first in Ireland to have a specific heart transplant.
Okay, so your grandmother, your maternal grandmother, was named Margaret, and she had a heart issue, and she was the first to get a particular operation in a particular area. Okay, so we may be with you, but I'm definitely getting overlay messages of love for all the others, even the non-Ms. All right, hang on, let me see what else. I want to talk about Ireland. Did you just say Ireland? You said Ireland.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear that part clearly. It would have been evidential if, anyway. Okay. Yeah. She definitely wants to connect with you. She's a bit of a character. Yeah. Oh, your God, yes. Yeah, bit of a character. She's got so much love for you and the family. She wants you to know she sees what's going on because a lot has happened since she passed. So she absolutely sees what's going on. Do I want to talk about a marriage?
We just got married 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you just got married 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you for the wow. Wow. Yeah. So she was there. She saw the wedding. She's so happy for you both. Yeah. She says no pressure about the grandkids. No pressure.
And you know what? I came in here feeling, I wasn't expecting that. I feel fully at peace. I feel the presence for sure.
You feel her presence. I love that. That's beautiful. Yay. Yes. Wow. All right. All right. All right. Raise your hand again if there's someone in particular you're really needing to hear from. Yes, you back there. What's the relationship to you of the person that you really need to hear from?
A really good friend.
A really good friend. Okay. Does she have something with the chest?
We didn't know what was there.
You don't know.
It was sudden.
It was sudden. I'm strongly getting the chest now, but actually it does feel like it's going down a little bit. So it could be the abdomen or like something esophageal. I'm not sure if I'm with you, but I'm getting something. It feels like it's. I'm getting the whole connection now. So something esophageal or heartburn, something. I'm not sure if I'm with you, but I'm gonna keep going and see what I get. Hang on. And her passing was sudden. I feel like I'm getting a whole family for her. Was she married? Did she have kids? Yes, yes. Okay. She wants you to know she's okay. She's okay. She says that's the main thing. You just want mainly you just really need to know she was okay. And she's confirming that for you. Does that make sense to you? But you also want to know how she passed. Am I correct? Yeah. It feels like it was a heart attack. It feels like she thought it was heartburn, getting the whole thing. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She was complaining the whole day about it. We used to work together.
You used to work together?
Stomach issues.
She was complaining about stomach issues.
Throwing up.
And throwing up.
To the doctor, to the hospital, and then she went to the bathroom to take a urine sample, and then they found her dead.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad that makes sense, that the answer that she brought through perfectly aligned with your understanding of what happened. She wants you to know she's fine, that she's good. And she says, thank you so much for your friendship. She says it meant the world to her. She also wants you to know she hasn't left. She still comes around you. And of course, her family. Yeah. All right. Beautiful. All right. Yeah. Let's see what else we get. All right. I saw that. All right. Come on, me. There's someone you feel you really need to hear from?
I mean, it'd be good.
It'd be great. What's the relationship to you of that person?
My sister.
Your sister.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. All right. I haven't gotten anything evidential, but I got chills. I think your sister's here. Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
She loved them all.
She loved them all? She loves them all. So, yeah, she was hanging out here before the event started, girl. All right. All right. Let me see if I can. Now, Kathy, she's not a C or a K name. Does she have, I see your hand going up. Does your sister have the N, does her name end with the letter Y or the C, the letter Y or that E sound?
E sound.
The E sound. Is it 2 syllables?
Her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the letter A relevant?
Yeah.
Angie?
Yeah.
Yeah, her name's Angie?
Yeah.
Aw, Angie the mall lover sister. All right. Ooh, yeah. She says, I'm good. I'm good. She says, you know that. Let these people have their time. Bossing you around from the afterlife. She's laughing. She sends her love. She says she's good. She says, I'll see you soon. Just kidding. I'm so kidding. I almost didn't relay that. Did she? Your sister has a wicked sense of humor. I'm so sorry. I feel guilty saying I'm blushing. Like that is totally a joke. She is not telling you you're going to die. She's just making a sick joke. Sorry. All right, but she's sending her love. That's hilarious. Wow, that's never happened before, by the way. And I hope it never does again. I feel so guilty having made that joke. Wow. All right, so, but there was a Kathy. Okay, Kathy. And let's see. I'm just going to see what I get here with Kathy. All right. I don't know if this is relevant, but I want to say Mamma Mia. So did she love Italian food?
I don't think so, not particularly.
Okay. All right. What's the relationship to you of Kathy?
My sister.
Your sister. Your little sister. Okay. So I'm not sure if I've got her or not. Hang on a sec. I'm getting my symbol for Cancer.
Yes.
She dealt with cancer?
She was, her horoscope sign.
Oh, so the zodiac sign of Cancer.
Zodiac.
Oh, how interesting. Okay. Yeah, she brought it through in the way that I normally receive for the illness of cancer, but...
She did have cancer of the brain, glioblastoma.
Okay. So cancer made sense for her in 2 ways. Okay. All right. So I feel like she just wants you to know that she's still with you, that she's doing well. I'm hearing the old song, and if my voice were with me, I'd sing this for you. Don't cry for me, Argentina. So I feel like she's just saying you don't need to be sad for her. Don't cry for her. She's doing great. She's sending her love. Yeah, yeah. Very good. All right. Oh, yeah, is it dinner time? Nap time? We got about 10, 15 minutes left, so see what else we get. I want to talk about arbor. An arbor could be the town of Ann Arbor. I think that's in Michigan. Any connections to Ann Arbor? Or does anyone have an arbor, literal? Yes, tell me about the arbor.
It's my grandma. It's Albertina.
Ah, your grandmother. And say the name, say it again?
Albertina.
Albertina. Okay. All right. And so when I say arbor, that word feels to you like your grandmother's name? Is that why you raised your hand?
I thought about her.
You thought of her when I said that. Okay, thank you for raising your hand. I feel like she is sending her love. She's blowing kisses, actually. I don't know if that's something that she would do, but I'm getting blowing kisses. Yeah, good. All right, hang on. I'm feeling a pain in my foot. So somebody had an issue with the feet or mobility. My right foot is suddenly bothering me. Who had an issue with the feet? The feet or mobility?
The person who died, or?
I might be picking up on your ailments again. You got a lot, yeah. So I'll just ask if they're talking about spirit or living, so hang on. Okay, yeah, it's you. They're just talking about that they see what's going on with you, but they're like, so for the record, clairsentience is my strongest clair, where I physically feel things, either physically or emotionally, I feel things. And so they're just, it's like low-hanging fruit. Well, feel this, then feel this, to get me to be with you. I need to talk, they need to bring messages through to you. You've got multiple spirits, though. Multiple spirits. You've got a lot of people in the spirit world. I'm getting not just parents and grandparents, I'm getting some of the same generation as well. Did you ever lose a partner? Okay, but I'm getting someone of the same generation as you, but this is someone that I feel is close to you. Who's this?
My sister.
Your sister. Did you tell me that before?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, sorry. But you were close to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
Okay. I'm getting a headache right now. Did she deal with headaches?
Well, how she died was, she had a brain aneurysm.
Okay.
And then recuperated and then fell, hit her head.
Okay.
Had brain bleed and died.
Okay, all right. So we got the double whammy going here with the head. All right, so for me to feel the headaches, that makes sense. That's evidential for your sister. Yeah, she wants you to know, she's around you all the time.
It was very quick.
But, okay, so it was very quick, yes. But she's moving on. She's like, okay, we're done talking about my death. She says, she wants to talk about her being in spirit form. She says she's around you all the time. She says, you're still close. It's just that that she's not in her physical body anymore, but she's still with you, like a lot. I definitely want to talk about butterflies. Butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. Butterflies don't make sense for you? You've seen butterflies recently, but you didn't associate it with her?
I love butterflies.
You love butterflies.
But I've never associated.
You've never associated with butterflies with her?
No.
But you love butterflies. So full disclosure, butterflies is not that uncommon for people to see butterflies and think of their loved ones, but I really felt like I was with you, butterflies, pretty strongly. So you love butterflies. Maybe she's just saying that she will send you butterflies. Okay. She says, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, she's like, butterflies are a common symbol. She's talking about how you need to pay attention to the signs and symbols around you because she is with you all the time. A lot of times you feel like you're alone. You're alone. She says, hell no. She says she's around you a lot, and all these other loved ones, oh my goodness, you have a whole spirit team. Yeah, you're not alone. You're very loved, you're very supported, and she's with you a lot. She's funny. She's like, no, I don't watch you in the shower, but I could. I don't watch you in the shower, but I could.
She's so funny. She used to keep her telephone in the shower. She would talk to me from the shower.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it.
Her phone.
Oh my goodness.
Like, all the time.
So talking with her in the shower is very relevant. I rest my case. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. You want to say something?
When you're saying that, I think you do have some butterflies.
You think what?
I think you do have some butterflies.
Tell us more.
Every Wednesday. They dress up as butterflies.
They do.
Every Wednesday.
It's my class. I have a class here that I can't teach, so Nani is teaching my class.
So you have a class that you normally teach here, and people in your class dress up as butterflies? Yay!
The last class, all of them wore every butterfly outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. Butterflies, open your eyes. Okay, yeah, so absolutely, thank you, well done.
forgot about my class.
All right.
It's a long time.
Yeah, yep. All right, hang on just a second. Darren? Somebody know a Darren? I feel like I'm getting like the old TV show Bewitched. And we've got the husband, Darren.
Or Durwood.
Or Durwood, yes. What, do you have a Durwood?
No.
Okay, just checking. All right, so Darren's not making sense.
How about Dick? Because it was Dick Sargent and Dick York.
Oh, the actor. The actor's name was Dick.
Both of them were named Dick.
Both actors. I'm getting a yes on that.
That's my, should I say?
What's the relationship to you?
My father.
Your father. Okay, your father's name is Dick. I got my symbol for passing suddenly. Did he pass suddenly? Yeah. He's got a nickname for you.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
He's never called me my real name.
He's never called you your real name?
No.
Okay. All right. So he says, don't worry, I'm not starting now. He says, but I absolutely want you to know I'm still with you. I still come and check in on you. I'm getting a passage of time, so he's been in spirit for a while, but he says, I still come and check in on you. My little Pikachu. That's not it, but
it's Bummy, if that means anything.
Bommy?
Bummy.
Bommy.
B-U-M-M-Y, Bummy.
B-U-M-M-Y. Yeah. But yeah, he's like, I still watch over you. Bummy. Yeah.
I see his initials and license plates all the time.
Ah, okay. Who was giving, ooh, yes. Ooh, he's giving me a yes on that.
And I say, hey, Dad.
Ah, perfect. Good. He's giving you confirmation on that.
He's in
Beautiful.
my pocket right now.
What's that?
He's in my pocket.
He's in your pocket? Okay.
I have his license in my pocket.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad he came through for you. Yeah. Yep.
Does he know my daughter got baptized?
Let me ask him. Hang on. You would think that would be an easy yes, but I'm getting a no. So,
well, whenever I would talk to him on the phone, he'd say, did you get that baby baptized yet? And I would say, no.
And you would say no.
But she got herself baptized when she was 12.
Okay. All right. So,
if he knew that.
Okay. All right. He's laughing about that. He says he's happy about that. He says, but he's teasing you because for you the answer was always no. Beautiful. All right. Well done. All right, folks. Bear with me one moment while I close the session. Thank you all so much for coming through today. I'm ending the session, closing the door with love and gratitude. Thank you. All right, that's it for tonight. I'm Kelly Palmatier. Thank you so much.